For over a century, we have categorized the ridges on our fingertips as forensic markers. They are unique identifiers used to archive evidence or grant access to digital devices. Abu Ka'ar Tech's biometric code theory proposes that we are looking at something more integrated. This framework treats these patterns as functional biological blueprints that dictate operational traits. These geometric ridges function as hardware specifications. Just as the physical layout of a circuit board determines how a computer processes data, the topography of a fingertip maps out an individual's psychological processing style. We will analyze the three primary patterns: arches, loops, and whorls, treating them as the core functional components of a human operating system. Viewing ourselves through this engineering lens shifts our understanding of identity. We can begin to see personality not as a collection of accidents, but as a calibrated design intended for a specific societal role. We start with the arch, the rarest component in the biometric system. In a functional team dynamic, this pattern operates as the system's database. The arch shares the structure of an anticline, stacked earth strata. In engineering, arches support immense weight by distributing pressure along fixed lines. This rigidity mirrors their psychology. Built for stability, they prioritize direct logic, providing the unmoving foundation an organization needs in a crisis. However, a system optimized for extreme stability struggles in fluid environments. The same structural integrity that makes an arch reliable also makes them resistant to sudden change. They are hard-coded for continuity, not for pivoting. While they may lack agility, a functional system without an arch pattern eventually collapses under the immense weight of external pressure. They serve as the essential load-bearing architecture that keeps a team grounded in reality. The most common component is the loop. Here, it functions as the open interface. Unlike the rigid arch, the loop uses an open-ended geometry that mimics fluid dynamics. It functions like an ocean wave, which maintains its momentum by continuously flowing around and adapting to external obstacles. This fluid design generates a high degree of social adaptability. Loop personalities utilize high emotional intelligence to absorb friction within a group, acting as the connective tissue that allows information to flow between different departments. But an open architecture is vulnerable. Because the loop is designed to accommodate the flow of others, it is easily influenced by external forces. Without a clear focus, their energy can fragment, causing them to be overpowered by more centralized personalities. Despite this vulnerability, a society requires a high concentration of loops. This massive network of flexible interfaces is what allows a community to maintain connections and absorb the stresses of collective life. The final and most complex component is the whorl. In ROS, it's the central processor. The whorl uses a concentric orbit, seen at the center of hurricanes. It's a self-contained system rotating around a fixed axis. While the perimeter is in flux, the calm center focuses inward, examining deep data from all angles to find non-traditional solutions. This intense, self-contained focus often creates a barrier between the individual and the rest of the system. The drive for internal precision can lead to perfectionism and, in many cases, total social isolation. While they can be volatile and difficult to manage, whorls provide the high-level analytical power strictly needed to disrupt existing patterns and drive an organization toward innovation. These biometric patterns function together through the triangular model. An arch, a loop, and a whorl form an integrated network, compensating for each other's limitations. This model demonstrates how societies advance. Whorls provide strategic vision, loops distribute it, and arches anchor it into reality. The engineering principles governing oceanic tides, atmospheric storms, and tectonic layers are the same ones visible on a human fingertip. The microscopic geometry on our skin reflects the macroscopic design of the planet itself. Examine the patterns on your own hands to identify which hardware code is running your personality. By decoding these geometric patterns, we can stop resisting our natural inclinations and move into the specific operational roles we were designed to play.